Assalamualaikum. 11th standard student. In biology, we have started with the topic chapter number 9, that is morphology of flowering plants. We have completed with the entire floral parts. Now this is the last part of this chapter. Last part in the sense because this is included for this academic year, that is family Solanaceae. Family Solanaceae, different examples are, many examples are present. This example is of Datura plant. Potato is also example of family Solanaceae. Okay. See, first we'll study the characters, then I will explain you the floral formula. The characters of family Solanaceae. Means here we are going to study about plant, the root, the stem, the leaves, the inflorescence, then flower, then floral whorls, everything in short of this family Solanaceae. Okay, everything will be studied but in short. So we will see the characters of family Solanaceae. Family Solanaceae. Now characters. First we will talk about plant. How is a plant? If we see the plant of this family Solanaceae, then plant is a herb or shrub, or you can see small tree. Very small plants are present. Herb, it may be a herbs, herbal plants, herb or shrub, or you can say small trees present. Very small plants. Okay. Then next is root. Next about root. Now how the roots are present in family Solanaceae? The root shows tap root system. Two root system are present. One is tap root and one is adventitious. So in family Solanaceae, tap root system is present. Tap root system means, see, from the soil a main primary root is present, then secondary root and tertiary root. This type of system is known as tap root system. A primary root followed by secondary root, then followed by tertiary. That is known as tap root system. This type of system is present in family Solanaceae. A main root which is known as primary root, then its branches, that is the secondary root, then again branches, that is known as tertiary root. So this root system is known as tap root system, which is found in family Solanaceae. Okay, so the root shows tap root system. Now next about the stem. Now if you see the stem you will find the stem is erect. Erect, woody and branch. The erect, woody, and you can see branches are present in the stem. Branch stems are present. Okay, the stem is erect, woody and branch. The next about the leaves. If you see the leaves are simple leaf. So leaves may be simple, may be compound. As they are present single, you can see single leaves are present. No? So that leaves are known as simple leaves. And these are arranged in alternate phyllotaxy. These are arranged in alternate phyllotaxy. Alternate phyllotaxy means alternately arranged. One leaf this side, then the other will be that side. And alternately arranged. Okay. So these leaves shows alternate phyllotaxy with reticulate venation. If you see venation means arrangement of veins. Inside the leaf, veins are present. No? So that arrangement of veins is known as venation. So the arrangement is reticulate. See, this type of arrangements are present. Reticulate venation. Okay. So leaves are simple, arranged in alternate phyllotaxy with reticulate venation. Then next about inflorescence, how the flowers are present. Inflorescence is cymose type. Two types of inflorescence are present. Inflorescence, there are two types of inflorescence. One is racemose and the other one is cymose. So in this type of the flower means Solanaceae family flowers, they shows cymose inflorescence. Cymose inflorescence means here the flowers are present at the terminal site. The flowers are present at the apex, at the tip. Means no other branching will be occur then. Okay? Means here this type of arrangement is known as cymose type. Flowers are present at the tip. The old flowers are present at the tip. This type of arrangement is known as cymose type. So in family Solanaceae, cymose type of inflorescence are present. The next character will talk about flower. Now flowers are here solitary. Solitary means single flower is present. Then bisexual and actinomorphic. Flowers are solitary, bisexual, both the sex are present, and actinomorphic. See, if you see the floral formula, see here it is actinomorphic flower, and you can see bisexual. Bisexual means both the sex are present. This sign is for male and this sign is for female. If only male character, then we will write this sign. If female, then we are going to write that sign. Okay. But if the flower is bisexual, so we will write here male and female, both the characters are present. Flowers are solitary, bisexual and actinomorphic flower. Then we will talk about calyx. Now we will talk about the four floral ones. First is calyx. Now calyx has 5 fused sepals. Calyx has 5 fused sepals. If the sepals are fused, then that is known as gamosepalous. If the sepals are fused, we call it as gamosepalous. And if they are free, we call it as polysepalous. Na? So here calyx has 5 few sepals arranged in velvet estivation. Arranged in velvet estivation. Estivation means the arrangement of calyx, corolla in a flower. How the flower in a calyx and corolla are arranged in a flower, that is known as estivation. Okay, so you can see calyx. Sign for calyx is K. Calyx is denoted by K, and as 5 sepals are present. So 5, and as they are fused, so we will write bracket for this. Okay, calyx K, 5, gamosepalous means it is fused. Okay, then next is corolla. Corolla has 5 fused petals. As the petals are fused, we call it as gamopetalous, and these are also arranged in velvet. Both are arranged similarly. At the same time, they are arranged in the same flower. So estivation will be velvet estivation. They are arranged in velvet estivation. See, we will see the floral formula. Corolla is denoted by C. 5 petals are present, and the estivation and that is gamopetalous. They are fused, so it is written by bracket. Corolla C, 5 petals and gamopetalous, so bracket is present. Then next is androecium. Now androecium has 5 stamens. Androecium has 5 stamens. Means we will see the floral formula. A is for androecium and 5 is for stamens as they are free. So androecium with 5 stamens. The next is gynoecium. Gynoecium is bicarpellary and syncarpous. Gynoecium is bicarpellary. Bicarpellary means 2 carpels are present. Syncarpous, it is written by bracket. Okay, gynoecium is bicarpellary, 2 carpels and syncarpous in bracket. Next is characters. Next character is bilocular ovary. Ovary is bilocular. Bilocular means 2 locules are present. 2 locular ovaries. Superior. Superior, as it is superior, it is written with G. There is a line below G. That is, it means that superior ovary. With many ovules. You can see many ovules are present. Arranged in axile placentation. Last time I have explained you 5 placentation. No? So these ovules here are arranged in axile placentation on the swollen placenta. Placenta here is swollen. On the swollen placenta, ovules are present in the form of axile placentation. The next is ovary. This ovary develops in berry. Now how the ovary develops? The ovary develops in berries. Berries are formed or the capsule type of fruit. Means ovary can be developed in a form of berry or can develop in capsule type of fruit. And if we see the seeds, seeds are endospermic. Endospermic means endosperm present throughout the life. As the development of seed takes place, endosperm persist. Means endosperm remain present. Now what is endosperm? Endosperm is a nutritive tissue which provide nutrition to the developing seeds. So if in the seed endosperm persists, means remain present, that type of seeds are known as endospermic seeds. So in this family Solanaceae, the seeds are endospermic. Okay. So what we have studied today? We have studied family Solanaceae. Example here is Datura plant, but potato also many are present, but potato is a simple example because it is present in our daily life. Daily we use potato for our food. So potato you will remain very well, family Solanaceae, and we have studied different characters of family Solanaceae, from plants to root, then plants, then root, then stem, leaves, flower, then all the floral parts, the inflorescence, then flower, the floral parts, then ovary, ovules, and the last is the seed. Okay. So by this I have completed the topic, that is morphology of flowering plant. This much only is present for your exam of this chapter. So you have to study the chapter in this. Whatever I have taught, that things only you have to study for this chapter, in this chapter. Okay. And everything I have given, every answer I have given in a point wise, so you can study, you can make your notes and study at your home. Okay. Thank you.